Y'all follow what I'm saying? So from Shem we have the Jews and Arabs. Now why I say Jews and Arabs? Because there's this fictitious dude named Abraham who is supposedly a descendant of Shem. Abraham's ancestor is not Japheth or Ham. It's Shem. Got me? And Abraham supposedly had two sons. One called Ishmael, who the Arabs or Muslims supposed to come from, and one called Isaac, who the Jews are supposed to come from. Now, once you really understand the whole program behind that, you'll understand why that lie was put in place. Okay, see, that lie was put in place. That's why the fighting is going on right now in the Middle East over land that the Bible says God gave to Abraham's offspring. But which one? Ishmael or Isaac? You got me? Now, Abraham never existed. But people believe he did. And as a result of their belief system, it has affected their conduct. So they're mentally ill. Am I making sense, people? That's some deep stuff, man. When you can make up a story and make people believe it, and they believe it to the point to whereas it literally takes charge of their behavior pattern. Yes. And they go to war with other people over a lie. Wow. So we got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Okay, go ahead.
Unto them were sons born after the flood.
Unto them were sons born after the flood. Now, let's read about the sons of who?
Japheth.
The sons of Japheth. According to the biblical text, Japheth is the progenitor of European people. Does everybody follow me? Don't take my word for it. Go do the research for yourself. All right? Read on. She's going to read some names for you and their countries. Go ahead.
Gomer.
Gomer.
And Magog.
Magog. Magog means Europe. Go ahead.
And Madai.
Madai.
And Javan.
Javan.
And Tubal.
Which is Spain and Tubal.
And Meshach.
France. Meshach.
And Tyrus.
And Tyrus. Man, all of these are European countries. Turkey, Greece, all of these. Okay? Go ahead.
And the sons of Gomer.
And the sons of Gomer.
Ashkenaz.
Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz. Ashkenaz. How many of you ever heard of the Ashkenazim before? They're Germans. So Ashkenaz is what we call Germany today. Go ahead.
And Rephath.
Rephath, yes.
And Togarmah.
Togarmah.
And the sons of Javan.
The sons of Javan.
Elisha.
Elisha.
Tarshish.
Tarshish.
Kittim.
Kittim.
And Dodanim.
Dodanim, yes.
By these were the isles of the Gentiles.
By these. In other words, all the names that she just named were the isles of who?
Gentiles.
The Gentiles. All of these are European nations that she just named. All European countries. And it clearly says these are the Gentiles. And not talking about black African people. You know how I know it ain't talking about black African people? Because the next verse starts talking about black African people. Verse 6, I think it is, right? What does it say?
And the sons of Ham.
And the sons of Ham.
Cush.
Or Cush, what we call today Ethiopia.
Mizraim.
Mizraim, which we call today Egypt.
Foot.
Foot, which we call today Libya.
And Canaan.
And Canaan, which is known today as Palestine. It used to be Africa before they built the Suez Canal. Are y'all following what I'm saying? So now, according to the 6th verse, it says the sons of Ham are African people. They're not listed in the list of the Gentiles. Are we clear, people?
Yes, sir.
So when I say the phrase Euro-Gentile, I'm talking about Europeans. Greco-Roman, meaning the Romans under Greek philosophy, if there's such a thing. Okay, the Greco-Roman Empire. Catholic Church. Because the Catholic Church stems from all 4 of those distinctions. Okay? Our belief system, our psychological impairment was programmed into us by the Euro-Gentile Greco-Roman Catholic Church, and the world now suffers from the most powerful psychopathology ever inflicted upon the human race. All as a result of these people right here. And what's really sad about it is, and I'll be honest with y'all, I really don't care about the rest of the world. I don't care about any other people on this planet believing this mess, but I do care about us believing this mess. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
What is meant by the terms psychological impairment and psychopathology in their application to the seduction of holiday celebrations? What is meant by that? A psychological impairment is, check it out now, check this out, and see if you can relate to it or if you know people who can fit this pattern. A psychological impairment is characterized by a pattern of persistently learning that which hinders or damages the spiritual, intellectual, and or emotional development of an individual, resulting in a below normal, unhealthy, or unrealistic cognitive function. When I say cognitive, I mean knowing or awareness. Now let's rephrase that and be sure you really grab it. A psychological impairment is when you continually learn something that detaches you from reality. You're just as detached from the reality as you can be. But yet you keep on learning it and you get deeper in what you're learning to the point to where as you convince yourself that it is in fact true. The term psychopathology is the study of the origin, development, and manifestation of behaviors and experiences which may be indicative of mental illness or psychological impairment. Alright, so let's understand this. For example, the belief in or the claims of a red-nosed reindeer may be considered as a psychopathological sign. Now that's some deep stuff because we give this stuff to our children. Okay? Thinking that it's okay. You know, isn't it deep how we take the young genius minds? I mean, our children are geniuses. And load them up with dumb stuff like this. Okay? So when children sing the song, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. What's the rest of y'all? Hey, boy, they messed it all up. You would even say it goes. Oh, man. The belief in a jolly fat man in a red suit who rides through the night sky in his sleigh, being pulled by flying reindeer, landing on rooftops, and squeezing himself down chimneys less than 12 inches in diameter, never dirtying his suit and delivering gifts to children who did not pout or cry and were not naughty but nice may be considered a psychopathological sign. Yes, sir. Why would you tell your child, you better go to bed, because Santa Claus getting ready to land? Get ready to land? He ain't gonna land if you awake. Got your child going to bed, laying there waiting to hear some noise up on the roof. It's deep because we're laughing at it, but you know what I mean? We don't even think about what we do to our young people. The belief in bunny rabbits laying different colored eggs. Rabbits don't lay eggs. How many of y'all, when y'all were in school, man, they had y'all to make your little construction paper, and you made the little basket at Easter time, and got the little angel hair kind of whatever stuff, and put it on there, and then cut out eggs, and then you walking, a young black child walking down the street with a paper bunny. Look at what I made in school. What an insult on our genius. Am I making sense, people? Now, you know, you can't really blame the children, but you can blame the adults for this. And the adults say, well, I don't see nothing wrong with it. See, that's the seduction. That's the subliminal seduction. Because what happens when you believe that, it goes a little deeper. They're setting the stage for you to believe this too. And a little white virgin-born child, wrapped in swaddling clothes, whose birth is summons the journey of kings and so-called wise men from the Far East, who traveled more than 5,000 miles on camelback in a couple of days.